Have you ever felt unsafe while driving or felt like you are distracted and endangering others? Well, there could be an answer to these dangerous situations. The answer could be more government-funded, high-speed railways. Government-funded high-speed railways could be the answer to increasing traffic safety and productivity, but increasing funds for high-speed railways could take away funds for roadways. In this speech, I will be discussing the pros and cons of increasing infrastructure for high-speed railways. The arguments for high-speed railways and the arguments against high-speed railways. High-speed railways have many benefits and can positively affect the country in many ways, such as increasing safety and productivity. The possible benefits also include giving more transportation networks to communities who don't have access to vehicles or other forms of transportation. In other countries, such as Japan, their high-speed railway system, also known as the Shinkansen, has been used for over 50 years, and it has increased safety and productivity in their country. According to Joe Pinsker from The Atlantic, in Japan, the median distance between a firm and its supplier or customer is about 20 miles, and usually only the most profitable companies can afford to invest in scouting suppliers across the country. Fast trains can level out that advantage by allowing small firms to make deals with railway suppliers. It can be assured of quality. By allowing more people to have access to transportation in Japan, they increased productivity and they increased their company's diversity by allowing many people from around their country to participate in jobs where they would normally not be able to work. The argument against high-speed railways is that they might take funds away from roadways, which is a valid argument. Taking funds away from roadways could already decrease their funding, which is already low. Roadways constantly need to be maintained, and cars are constantly driving over them, creating new damages that constantly have to be repaired. By switching funding from roadways to high-speed railways, we might be able to slowly transition people from using cars to using public transportation, which would improve environmental factors also. By switching funding from roadways to high-speed railways, many communities who do not have access to vehicles can also have access to larger networks where they were not able to have access before. This can increase productivity in many communities and help impoverished communities be able to flourish when they have not been able to do so in the past. In cities such as New York, public transportation is very necessary, but around the country, public transportation has widely been neglected. By increasing funding for high-speed railways, public transportation can flourish in the United States, and people who don't have access to many parts of the country and many job opportunities would have access to them. Changing can be scary, And increasing infrastructure for high-speed railways is something that has not been done in the United States. But as shown in Japan, it can be done. In many cities, the groundwork had started to be set when Obama came into office. Since then, the funding has slowly halted for high-speed railways. I do encourage everyone to educate themselves within high-speed railways and educate themselves on why funding for high-speed railways should be increased. Thank you, and my sources will be below.